Hello, wonderful people. Hello again. Welcome to Friday. I'm gonna be honest with you. It has been a very long week, and to be absolutely honest, a summer of insanity. So, yeah. I am very much looking to getting in my bed tonight and not getting out for a few days. Yesterday, I had to miss a day of camp due to circumstances beyond my control, which probably worked out for the best and was probably brought forth by Kara and her mastermind nonsense. I am fairly certain she did some voodoo magic on me to keep me home yesterday. And then I went and got stabbed. And even that didn't go well. So I'm here. I'm sore. And I'm going to try and make it to 3. So let's see how it goes. You can attempt to watch Kara. She's a full-time job. Case in point, not last night, but the night before, she knocked over my garbage can at 2 in the morning, sending garbage all over my room because she was trying to get my attention. She wanted cuddles. No. That would be hilarious, but no. No, maybe I should train her to do that. However, she no longer needs glasses, so it'll be harder to sneak up. Anyway, we're gonna play Sims. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Today was our last day of camp. It went over pretty well. We had half of the kids today, which, I mean, considering I had 14 kids sign up for my camp, I'm not too upset only having half of our numbers today. So, yeah, people got to take on their shirts. We had them writing encouragement notes to each other all week. I had 13 boys and 1 girl. Every single morning we started with a mindfulness grounding exercise, and despite ages ranging from 8 through to 16, everybody sat still and went through it. Everybody enjoyed it. So that was good. And I actually got to watch them put some stuff into practice that I had been teaching, which was really cool to experience. So before I jump into Sims, I actually have something to show you here. This is the info on how to get into our Minecraft server, which is now up and operational. We had a little bit of an issue connecting to the server for camp, but we've had multiple people hopping in, getting buildings going. So there is activity. There is activity going. And I will tell you that it is capable of running both Java and Bedrock at the same time, thanks to our wonderful Dave, who built it for me so we can make this work. So people are already in their building. Ark was in there earlier today. 2 of my team leaders have been in there all week working on things. So not too bad, not too shabby. And let's do this. Let's attempt to do this. We'll see how this goes. It was giving me issues trying to even open the game, so we will. Solomon, you are so funny. So funny. Hilariously funny. But I don't know how you'd get permission from a parent. Ha ha, I went there. Hydrate. I mean, I could get a shovel. Really? Really? You are going to go all Winchester on that and, you know, dig them up and get some answers? That could be interesting. That could be interesting. They're all occupado. And, you know, our wonderful Kara, which actually this is a fairly close representation to Kara. Oh, wow. She's just, you know, chilling. She's having a good time. Oh, she's about to get pet. And we did end off the game after watching one of our goats just, you know, prance around and have a great, grand old time. So, all hail Kara. Kara can do no wrong. These are all good, yeah? No, they are not all good. What is she? No. Supercell. Of course no plants need tending. They were taken care of by the gardener that you pay to come to the house. My amazing leaders are out there cleaning up while I am in here with you guys. So we are very thankful to them. Butler is doing the laundry as per the usual. I am interested. All things considered, that's not bad. Our total is not bad at all. We are bringing in quite a decent amount of power. And water's not too horrible either. Nice. Bills are manageable. Even if they weren't super manageable, I think we can handle it. I just have a feeling that we could handle it. Ugh. He's got Tom Holland Arms. You get 67% off your next order at Chumley's. Solomon's trying to play with fire. He is trying to play with fire. I thought the code would be 67 Impala. Not Tom Holland Arms. That's right, I went there. Our little folks. I wish we could name these little things, but we can't. It's so sad. What does she want? Make something of excellent quality. Cool. We got our water balloons full up and going. There's Kara. She's coming inside. I have no idea where she's going. Oh, actually, I probably do know where she's going. How much do you want to bet she's going to see Camden? She is, too. Oh, she's laying down. She's making biscuits! And then she's having a nap. Ooh. My little babes. The little ear twitches and tail as she sleeps. She turned 11 yesterday, you guys. She turned 11. How is that possible? How is it possible that she turned 11? Well, that's something. They're somehow flirting while she is dancing a wonderful dance. A tetra. His wife told him about a tetra fish. And he feels like he's learned something. Good for him. He feels like he's accomplished something. One of the downsides to pain is that you can go from overheating to freezing in a matter of minutes. And now I want a blanket for her. Look at our little goaties. We got our lovely little goaties. Oh, cheapin' littles. And we're back to doing the laundry we are constantly doing. She's clearly tired. Go to bed. Woo! Yeah, that's about how she eats. Accurate. I can fully say that that is accurate. That is how she eats. It goes somewhat everywhere, but she cleans up after herself, so I can't be too mad. Are you... Okay, you can do that. But you're not sleeping in there. So help me. Oops. The radio turned off. How sad. Listen to her. And there's the wiggle bum up where she's not supposed to be, but we've learned through many streams there's no saying no to Kara. She's content, she is happy, she's sniffering. She was yipping at me this morning. I attempted summoning her. She did not want to be summoned. So she kept yipping, and I went, oh, just get over here. So she did. And then she cuddled. Aww. Don't you puke. Are you blepping? Oh, I'm sure she loves that. Back up on the counter we go. That's wonderful. I gave her a job, right? I did. Of course, no plants need tending. And yeah, on to the Roomba. I love how her head is halfway inside the vacuum. Camps are over. I'm not doing any more camps right now. Itchy. Accurate. I am taking a solid break from my summer of insanity. She's like, I'm just gonna lay here. She just likes being around people. No, you are not going to bed in there. You are not throwing a dance party. Anything, you're going to bed. Ugh. And there's our precious little Camden, now a child. Fast asleep. Oh. Tomorrow is the TV season premiere. A pre-made holiday. Ah, that one's supposed to be a Scorcher. The next several days are actually supposed to be scorchers. Wonderful. Whereas we are supposed to get a ton of rain the next several days. Of course she's up on the desk. Why wouldn't she be? Okay, he's awake. And I'm part deaf. Ugh. Wow. Showing your age, are you? You coming to pet her? Yeah. I love that Camden and Kara get along. I'll be fine. Leftovers. Yeah, we completed our homework. Oh, did she move to sleep over there? Yeah, she did. Or, you know, there. Usually you want to sit on a bench somewhere, so... I love when the staff come to work depressed. Outfit. Seriously? We are giving this kid some responsibility. You are literally leaving momentarily. I wouldn't start something you can't finish. Oh, here comes Kara. Here comes Kara. And of course, she's standing in a sunbeam. She loves herself a good sunbeam. She made me move her bed yesterday so it was in a sunbeam instead of only partly in the sunbeam. She was like, I want it over here. So, I mean... Alright, Super Cell. And then I think their jar actually does... Oh, it does not. 250. Bagak. 35. Collect eggs. 2 hours. She's good. See, now the question is whether or not that will actually raise the property value. And it does. I wondered. Is Fennec off at work? Open. Whee! Ugh, it's fine. My body is grumpy. Where is she? She's standing on the kitchen table singing. Oh, now we're running outside. Where are you going, Kara? Accurate. Incredibly accurate, actually. Meow 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 is incredibly accurate. There's our little hopping goat. She came outside to sing, and now she comes inside to run. Don't you dare. I saw that. She was about to hawk up a hairball. No, go to work. Of course, there's errors. She'd probably prefer a catnip statue, because then she can, like, roll in it. Oh, they're just gonna fix things automatically. Awesome. Are you... There we go. You are. Kara catnip fun. She has a lot of catnip already. Oh, there she goes. She's gonna lay down. Oh, we're having a bath. Now we lay down, go sleeps. Or not. Back on the vacuum, cause why not? Run! In the words of my father, run, be free! And he says that every time he opens the door, hoping that, you know, she takes his advice. Leave the baby chick alone. I think that goat wants to be Kara's friend. Evil chicken. And let me guess, he's working on extra credit work. He's a grade A student. So tomorrow, I can't remember. I know in Sims 3 it was possible to get A+. Let's look. Sims Stop it. Grade. Only an A. Okay. Okay. If you can only get an A. Of course, that doesn't work. And who knows when mom and dad get home. Yeah, see, I wondered. Why can't we order? Is it because you're not actually home? Yeah. She's on work for a little bit. He's basically done. It's from a special bakery. I don't know. Ugh. But his straights are maxed, which gives him the opportunity to learn other ones, and he's opting to experiment on his own, which is awesome. Ugh. Trying to wake up. It's going wonderful. We're building our logic skill. We are at, what, 64 and climbing. I wonder what he's gonna want to do when he grows up. We haven't really thought about what he would even go to school for. Yes, you're tense. You had a stress day at work. Wonderful. Now can I purchase? Thank you. Let's do a hamburger. They do. That's where I got it from. I got it from Chumley's. Oh, she fell asleep right beside him. My heart. Of course you knew that. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. I am slightly concerned as to what he's making. She's doing it in her sleep now. Play with laser pointer. Because he's confident it's gonna be a blue laser.
Meow.
That was pretty much perfect timing. I think she's having fun. He remembers being a toddler. Well then, I believe in me. Yeah, the bike thing, I don't know. But his responsibility is, like, amazing. His emotional control needs work. are you? No, we're not doing that. Last time you did that, it almost broke the game. I have half a mind to remove every single stereo from this house. If you take a piece of that cake, I will end you. He hasn't even done it yet. You've already taken his money? Goodness. Celebrate. Wait. Oh, that doesn't. Okay, blow out candles. Leave your dad alone. Blow out the candles. Haha, you're funny. There we go. I love how we're just still spinning there. Teen. Meh. Yeah. Has earned a bonus trait. Teenagedom, romantic travails, sweaty gym shorts, and hormonal upheavals await. Best buckle those boots, the ride starts here. That's nice. Okay, but I thought this was alphabetical order. Where's the cat lover? Because clearly we are a cat lover. She is a young adult and you are a teenager. I don't think so. Where is it now? How the heck do I get to edit CAS now? That hair's not horrible. It could be worse. The eyebrows need work. Better. The heck? That's a nice one, isn't it? Yeah. I do kind of like that. That's an interesting one for him. Oh, that's fun. I made him bald. That was unintentional. I like that. I wish that it was a color like the other ones, but can't complain too much. You're nice, but the other one is better. Now let's take care of outfits. Ah, yes, I shall hydrate. Okay. I don't even know right now. Stop it. Stop it. You're making me angry. No. Plaid. Ugh, I'm jealous. I look forward to actually getting sleep. I very much look forward to it. That's very low cut for a teenager. Very low cut. I do. Nope. Jeans. Standard. Amazing. Wonderful. No. Jeans. No. 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 I don't want pants on the ground. And I don't necessarily want skinny jeans. That's not overly skinny jeans. Let's make them slightly lighter. Combat boots. If Solomon was paying attention, he'd know exactly what I'm doing right now. Nope, I don't like that pattern on them. No, not quite. That's a little better, but I was hoping for darker. Ha! Ha! Solomon figured it out. Took you long enough. These are some interesting outfits. I'm interested in all of the rings that he is currently wearing. I just kind of want to know why. No. I love how I can't edit those rings at all. That is a wedding ring. I think we're just gonna go without rings, to be completely honest with you. Oh, Daya, you fell for that way too easily. Oh, okay. Just making sure. Oof. That was a fun feeling. Ugh. couple more. That's interesting. Very interesting. Solomon is innocent. Solomon is never innocent. No. No. They really don't give you many options. I think you have the backwards. Nope.
Sakabra Flopa.
Oh, that's fun. Looks like a good time. I think he needs to eat a little more. See right through him. What the heck? Uh-huh. It's basically all the same ones that adults get, and that's just boring. Try that. I want to get rid of the socks. I'm not even sorry. I'm not liking those pants. Nope. That's worse. Somehow that's worse. Yeah. Alright, Camden. You can stop now. Ugh. I'm looking forward to a coma. He looks a lot like his dad. So much like his dad. But now we have homework. Huh. Stop dancing. Do homework. I'm not really sure what Dad is doing, but accurate. So he starts as a B because he was so high graded at elementary school. Awesome, awesome. Well, now we get balance and imbalance and luck. Manifest as a spellcaster. Had a birthday. Graduate. Yeah, she's boosting. We probably should update his room. Good. Oh, good. Put it back in that inventory. Thank you. I don't think I even gave him a... What time does school start for him? 8 a.m. So yeah, 6 a.m. alarm still holds. And we save because we've learned from our mistakes. Ugh. They were talking about me. I had to let them know that I knew. And I didn't want to deafen you guys, so you're welcome. This whole thing could just go in there. So goodness. And this. And these. We're a teenager now. We have no more need for dumb things. Simple pleasures of life as a child no longer hold any merit. I don't think I did. I didn't mean to. Hmm. Okay. Oh dear. That was loud. Microwave. Give him that. Give him a bookshelf. Parakeet Pop manga books. Okay. I already finished my coffee today. Otherwise I would. It's actually impressive. It really looks like manga books. Well, considering I've been getting up at 6 a.m. for the last 2 weeks, my coffee has gone way before noon. Okay, I wanted... Bye! I think. I can't overly think of anything else he'd really want in here. Actually, yes, I can. Yes, I can. How we're good. I was gonna put something there, and now I can't remember what it was because I've lost my train of thought. Now I remember what it is. We need... Okay. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I'm gonna make it to 3. I will do what I can, though. Oof, I am tired. Okay, so he's got his hamper, he's got his books. We still have this thing. Of course, that's not gonna go in there. You will. You will. Nope. Nope. Okay. It will be a shorter than usual stream, I guess, today. I love that she's just watching Fennec and his wonderful dancing skills. Where are you going, Kara? Why is she sparkling? Oh, big stretches. I think Mom and Dad are getting inappropriate. Fun fact, all of the television and movie stuff is actually filmed in the Sims game before. So everything in Sims 3 is from Sims 2, Sims 2 from Sims 1, Sims 4 from Sims 3. Yeah, you're hungry, it's fine. Did it finally notify? It's been almost an hour, for crying out loud. Like, we are at 59 minutes and 37 seconds. She seems very confused. I didn't realize that Cats and Sims actually did that, but you know. Oh, but now we run. Run, 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 run. Stop it. Sleeping Sim has drifted off, ignoring the feelings they had during the day. And I'd say so because it's a 10,000 plus moodlet. We have happy moodlets. That is too far away for me to think about right now. I am barely thinking about tonight. So... yeah. I'm going to go home and crash hard. And I look forward to it. Mom and Dad can take care of themselves. I want to get Camden through at least one day of high school. And then I'll probably log off, to be completely honest. But while we're waiting for night to come and... oh, Solomon. Wow. Wow. I'm going to show you guys the shirt from camp this week. Daya and I did the logo together. She added the splashes of color. I think it turned out pretty well. It turned out so well, in fact, that very few of the students actually had the courage to paint or draw on the shirts like I had planned. So they're like, I don't want to wreck it. It looks so pretty. And I'm like, kiddo, I picked a white shirt that was thick enough that it wouldn't be see-through if you painted it. Ugh. But yeah, one of the kids drew with marker and then went, I'm gonna put it out in the rain till it washes off. I'm like, kiddo, come on, it's okay. Some of them did paint it. They had fun with it, which was good. Yeah, I really like the shirts, and I'll probably do something similar. I might probably even keep the same logo, because this camp went so well that we got no notes. We got no, you should change this or adapt this. There was none of that. It was, we loved this. Let's do it again next year. So I'm probably just gonna, you know, take it and run with it again next year. We'll see how it goes. Might have to crack the consoles a little bit to make sure that we can actually play on the server. But, you know, I did make sure to give every single student the server information. I wrote it on the back of our cafe bookmarks. So they got all that. Oh man, you should have seen the way those kids' faces lit up when it came to our treasure chest at the end of the day. Because we weren't just talking about self-care tools, we were providing them. Every kid got to take home a item from every single day. So I made slime, I made sensory stones, I filled it with fidgets and squishies and art kits and notebooks with fun color changing pencils. Like I just went nuts. They did. They did. They loved everything. They loved everything. I actually had parents telling me that I should make and sell slime because I did. Okay, I will have to take a picture. Oh no, it was probably cleaned up. So our lovely art camp runner this year, Chantel, she made us a campfire out of tissue paper and like sticks and all sorts of stuff. And the kids had been absolutely loving the campfire. We started every morning around the campfire. I was like, okay, let's warm our hands. Let's just like enjoy the campfire. And they kept making comments of, oh, we're going to run out of fuel for the fire. So Chantel had asked what they thought about the campfire. And I responded going, they keep asking for more fuel. I think for Friday, we should make it bigger. So I come in this morning and I'm already running late, only to see the fire is now 3 times bigger. And the chicken is holding a stick that has a cotton ball marshmallow on the end of it with a sign beside that said, your fire was running low, so I added more wood and marshmallows. Signed, Steve. And they absolutely went nuts. They thought it was the funniest thing they had ever seen. So it was good. It was good. It was a lot of work. There was a lot of stress that went into camp, but we made it work. Despite the fact we had multiple events going on in the same space, despite the fact that we were sharing resources and things weren't always shared as well as we would have liked, and like despite everything, we did a pretty good job, and these kids had a blast. One of the students, his mom came to pick him up today, and he didn't want to leave, so he looked at her and went, can you go back to work for a bit? He was dead-faced. I'm like, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And like, there was another student that was so involved, he didn't even know his guardian was waiting for him. We had to tap him on the shoulder and go, hey, I think someone's waiting for you over here. So I think they liked it. They didn't have any comments or, you know, we should do this or fix this or any of that. They just thoroughly enjoyed it. And that's what I hoped would happen. I hoped that they would enjoy it. I hoped that they would get something out of it. And I made sure that every single student had at least 2 notes from a leader before they went home, because we did encouragement notes throughout the week as well. And some of my leaders were going, okay, but like, what about this or this? How do I know for sure? We had 4 Jacksons. Well, 4 Jacks. 3 of them went by Jackson.
Legendary.
So, I mean, yeah. And then it was trying to figure out which Jack forgot their shirt, which Jack forgot this, which Jack forgot that. But, you know, I think the week went well, and I think it went well enough that we are going to be able to do it again. So I'm glad they took a chance on me and let me get this out and try it out. And when they asked me to take the gaming camp, I said only if we get to do mental health stuff, only if I get to include self-care. And for 13 boys and 1 girl, I had no idea how it was going to go. But they heard me. They absolutely heard me, which is awesome. And parents were asking about other programs and whatnot that their kids can get involved in and all the fun stuff. So there's probably a couple campers watching stream. I know a couple were thinking about it. So it did go super well. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was good. And that's what mattered. They liked it, even if it didn't go according to my plan. So next year, there's a few things I would get way earlier in the summer to make sure that we actually get them. And, you know, I'd probably do a big grocery run ahead of time so we're not scrambling for what do we have. But it was good. They had fun. And as far as I know, none of them have diabetes now. Not for lack of trying. worked really hard to make sure we had healthy snacks. There was one day, though, that was not healthy. The plan was not healthy at all. It was sugar on sugar on sugar. But the rest of the days, we just kind of used what we had left over from other events and programs. So more sugar than I'd like. And we had slushies almost every single day. But only the first day did we use the full-on sugar syrup. Every other day, it was fruit juice that I used as a base. So one of the students at the beginning of camp, on like first day, we asked if he wanted a slushie, and he was like, no, I'm gonna wait till the end of the week to get diabetes. We're having it again, right? And I was like, yes, we will be having slushies through the week. So those campers left first day with blue faces. And that's why I switched to juice. That's why I switched to juice. Now let's switch back, get Camden through his first day of school, and then let Pilo run away. It's 1 a.m. Where's Kara? Let's watch Kara. Oh, accurate. She will sleep in front of the fireplace in the basement when my dad has it running. She will. 100%. Oh, Pilo needs a coma. Forget a nap. I need a good few days with, like, next to no stress. And I already told Ark. I told Ark that next week, all I'm doing is streaming. I'm not working on cafe prep. I'm not working on other projects. I'm streaming and then going home. That's it. And he was fine with that. And I'm glad he was fine with it, because it was happening whether he was fine with it or not, because it's been a summer. But I can tell you this. I am officially the head of our streaming ministry. The job that I have been doing for a good long while is now official. It is now official. I am the head of streaming. Don't you even start with me. So I am in charge of our streamers. I will be coordinating things. I will be monitoring stats. I'll be doing pretty much everything I've done. But now I have the title, which increases my power. Mwahihahiha. It's wonderful. I look forward to it. Mike asked if I was sure, and I was like, I'm already doing the job. Might as well. So, yeah. Okay, can he, like, actually cook now? He can! Oh, wonderful. I didn't know at what age he could. Let's do a fruit salad. Fruit is healthy. He could use some healthy. See, this is the unrealistic thing. She'd be on the couch, y'all, and the couch would be covered with white fur. Covered with white fur. Which is hilarious to me, because all of the furniture in our living and dining room is like light colors, so you don't see the fur until it ends up all over you. And then, of course, you know, I get told, she shouldn't be on the furniture. There's fur everywhere. And it's like, she's 11. You can't tell her now that she's not allowed on the furniture she's been on since she was a kitten. The furniture was not white when we got her, by the way. It was not. High school is a lot of fun, because you actually get to go with the student. And I've missed a few things. Oh, he's reached 4. Dude is just whipping. Shake, shake, shake it up. Shake, shake, shake it up. I shake it up. I shake it up. I almost break the chair. Where are you eating this fruit salad? Why? Hey, Mom. Sleep? No. You missed your chance to do that. You're stuck awake now. He reached level 7. What extra traits does bro have now? Whoa. Join. What is high self-esteem? You heck, you snack. Wow. Wow. Let's go back. Make sure it's paused. What is this high self-esteem? It's a reward trait from his level of confidence. He's regularly confident even when failing to gain skills or succeeding at work. Less likely to develop a fear of failure. I'm okay with that. What else? Relatable. They build faster, friendly relationships with teens. Top-notch infant, top-notch toddler. He's got a decent amount of points. Fatigued, no. Yeah, so fatigued basically gives them chronic illness. I downloaded it. I haven't tried it at home yet. I mean to try things at home before I attempt them here, just so as to not break everything. I did explain to a couple of different people today how to add mods to Minecraft and whatnot through CurseForge, which is where we get all of our Sims mods. I see that Daya uses it for Palworld, and I know that Tom has used it for Minecraft mods before. So it's nice that the different games attach to different accounts. So it's my Sims mod for my games. Daya uses it for Minecraft, she uses it for Palworld, and it attaches to her, not mine. It's wonderful. Oh, Solomon, you'll love this. Tuesday, I was home for therapy. I have therapy every Tuesday. And I was using my laptop, and I got myself into bed and was being fairly comfortable, and I'm like, okay, let's do therapy. This will be awesome. And then I have the laptop open. I'm like ready to open for therapy, and Kara decides that is the moment to moon the camera, just as my therapist turns on hers. Thankfully, my therapist has 3 cats, and it is familiar with cats. But she mooned my therapist. But that's okay. To get done what I was getting done yesterday at Kopi, I have to moon my doctor. It's honestly the best part of the procedure. Because, yeah, you're gonna stab me, at least let me get you back somehow. Doesn't worry about being demoted or fired, which is fantastic. Let's make him a great kisser. He's grown up with his parents being all lovey-dovey all over themselves. Like, of course. He can't have a super green thumb because he's not able to as a teenager, which is dumb. Don't mind me. I'll do a tarot deck. He's a spellcaster. It works. I don't think there's really anything else that it's like, yeah, let's do this. Frugal helps. Storm Chaser, we already have that. We already have all this. Repair Expert, sure. He's played with a lot of things. Let's just make it happen. All the things we like and don't like. All the things we've done in life. La-di-di-da-da-da-di-da-da. Let's make him always welcome. He's a sweet kid. Everybody's gonna love him. Okay. I'm glad everybody also uses CurseForge. When it first came out and like available for Sims, it was kind of nice. Okay, where's the principal? Stop by the principal's office. Where is the principal's office? This is the high school, by the way. It's actually kind of nice. We've got a custodian going to town on one of the toilets. That's nice. Is this our principal? Friendly introduction. So we have, oh, you guys can't see it. We're just gonna fix that. We have objectives, okay, of over here that we have to achieve before the end of the school day. It says that we have free time for 1 hour and 41 sim minutes. There's actually a full-on cafeteria, which my high school did have, but not to this degree. Certainly not to this degree. We've got some classrooms. Our lockers. I can show you guys like the rest of it. Does this high school have musicals? Well, there's a computer lab, a chess lab, there's a gym. They can join all sorts of clubs from high school. It's pretty cool. But up on our top floor is the art and music rooms. It's wonderful. So technically, yes, this high school does have musicals. Because they have music. I love how he's not the only one sitting in there. There's another student sitting in there. And this is the teacher's lounge. Oh, another classroom back here. That's fun. Oh, and a nice little courtyard. I love the nice little courtyard with vending machines too. It's wonderful. It's a pre-made lot. I can't edit it. But it's pretty. It's not horrible. I don't mind it. Okay. Can you... We're not doing that. High school. Learn about high school. So he's clearly a cheerleader based on his outfit. Does that count yet? We're not starting our will. Let's claim a locker. Cassandra Goth, Molly Prescott. So we have turned off aging for the other Sims in the world. I can upgrade? Oh, it's prank proof. Oh, that's right, because I downloaded that mod that auto upgrades everything. Awesome! Welcome to Copperdale High School, Mr. Canfield. I hope you settle in without too much trouble. We have 2 periods, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. Otherwise, we give our students the freedom to interact and socialize with their peers and to study at their own pace. You'll be in class 1. You should go find your teacher and say hello. Keep in mind there are exams every Friday. You can find your way to a computer to study for your exams, or even just pull out your notes and prep that way. Our faculty will also hold study sessions after school on Wednesdays. Synonym rules. Yeah, yeah. So funny. Why are we cramming for an exam? Oh, it's Thursday. So yeah, there will be an exam tomorrow. Probably a good thing that he's cramming for an exam that they're T-posing. Goodness. T-pose. Do it, do it, do it, do it. I'm pretty sure I get something for doing that. Talk to teacher about curriculum. Where is my teacher? Any idea where my teacher is? Oh, they're on the football team? That sounded really sexist. And I didn't mean it to be. It was a lot more of just a, wait, what? Okay, he has 1 cheerleader in his class, and all of the girls are on the football team. So the one male is a cheerleader, and all the girls are football players. Sims really switches things around. Am I attending business class? I am attending business class, and I'm taking notes. It's wonderful. Mom and Dad are working. It's wonderful. How did we discover all of those eggs? Did you No, you didn't. Okay. What I wish is that they had a spellcaster school. Too bad. So this is sort of funny-ish, I guess. But, okay, actually, this is fairly common. The desks in my school were red. Like, vibrant red. The chairs were a vibrant blue. A little more like this. Like that kind of blue. He's paying attention. He's learning. Our teacher's name is Rita Combs. Rita Coombs. I'm interested to see in what lunch will be. You didn't have desks? Wood beige and the chairs were dark blue, I think. Yeah, when I got to high school, it was more wood beige desks, except for the science lab. The science lab. Ooh, okay. We're gonna choose his lunch. I love how he's planning to go to the gym on his lunch. Yeah, in high school it just became long desks, except for the science lab, which they were black, like black stone, because of all the chemicals and stuff we were dealing with. We had 3 science classrooms. My high school didn't believe in walls when it was first built, so as I was going through high school, they were like building a couple walls a year to like block off classrooms. So there were 3 math classrooms, 4 English classrooms, 3 science classrooms. So like you had it was like math west, math east kind of thing, but like they were all grouped in the same area. So science was the least enclosed. So we had like in grade 9, I had my science class like in the front, but then you have one behind you, which is Science Central. They also had an English Central, and then there's like the physics class also like just adjacent. So there weren't really walls, and it made it hard to pay attention, especially when the class behind you was watching a movie and you really didn't care unless you were blowing things up. However, I have heard that they have walls now. All the classrooms have walls, which is probably nice. But it makes me kind of sad, because I'm like, this is how I remember it. It was the most complicated thing ever. For like the first week of high school, my best friend and I walked around to every single class to go, okay, where the heck is this located? And it was interesting. I mean, we only had 1 art room, 1 music room, 1 foods room. Did we have a wood shop? I don't remember. But we had a couple different computer labs. Our library was huge. And then we had all these like other rooms everywhere else. I paid someone when I got lost in school. See, the only time we paid people for information was the annual reindeer hunt heading up to Christmas. Everyone in the school was given a clothespin and the name of another student or even teacher in the school, and you had to sneak up on them and put the clothespin on them without them noticing for it to catch as, you know, you've tagged them and you move on to the next round. You could pay $5 to get their class schedule from the library. But there was one teacher that everyone dreaded getting. I don't remember his name, but when the reindeer hunt came around, we called him Rambo. Because if he got your name, you might as well just surrender. You weren't winning. He always bowed out in like the second round before the end. And like that person got a gigantic clothespin that they spray painted gold. His name was not John. At least I don't think it was. I knew very few of my teachers' first names. Man. I have some good memories, and I have ones that are just absolutely horrible. But the reindeer hunt, that one always brings me back. Maybe I'll include that in our December cafe. It is Home Alone. I do remember for one of my classes, philosophy, that's what it was. Okay, so I got a laptop in my grade 12 year so I could work on papers, do that kind of stuff, have it like there with me at school. And it was philosophy class. We were talking about free will. My teacher was not a wonderful person, okay? If he knew you were Christian, which I wasn't hiding, he would purposefully go out of his way to mock and belittle your beliefs. So we were on free will. And, you know, of course, he's like, I don't even remember what his position on free will was, but he made all these comments about, you know, God wouldn't let you have free will. My dude, it's literally in the Bible. It's in Genesis chapter 1. And then, you know, the whole argument of, well, if you have free will, why isn't he stepping in? Because we make the choices. But anyway, I decided I was going to test out free will. So my laptop, I would sit in the back of the class because that's where I was at by grade 12. I didn't care about the dean's list anymore. No. I was surviving. We didn't know then, but depression was in full force. We did not know then. And I was running Sims 3 and Sims 4 at the same time on my laptop with the autonomy set to the absolute max. I gave them the full amount of free will that the game would absolutely let me have. And I just let it go. I would take my notes as I was going through class on a computer that was not equipped to handle that many things at once. It's a miracle it lasted as long as it did, to be completely honest with you. And I would check in every so often to see what was going on. And every time I came back, it was something like the power was shut off because the bills hadn't been paid, or they hadn't gone to work, or they'd been fired, or, you know, all this stuff had happened because I hadn't stepped in. So I used that to write a paper explaining why, even though we have free will, he still steps in because we make stupid choices. I got a real good grade. Yeah. Okay, let's figure out what we're doing. We haven't decided yet if we want him to be vegetarian or not. Do we want Camden to be vegetarian, or do we want him to be eating meat? These are some decisions that we should make, and I will take notes as we make them. Should we be a vegetarian, or should we not? Should we avoid lactose, or should we not? These are the questions. Clearly, he loves animals, mostly cats, but, options. Meat. High school is difficult enough, bad enough being a veggie. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not gonna, you know, go against that. I'd take notes if someone hadn't stolen my pen. Just so help me. My back just cracked, and I'm not sure if it was good or not. It was one of those. There we go. I'm having a slightly more difficult time maneuvering today because what was supposed to be an easy 3-minute procedure turned into 20 minutes of my body not cooperating. But we ended up finding a problem we didn't know existed, and they have a plan. So it kind of worked. But my lower back is mad, which made my hip mad, which made my knee mad. So there's a brace on my knee because it wants to leave the continent. And I would rather it didn't, for obvious reasons. Your knee is bracing for impact? Yes. Eats meat. What about lactose? Are we avoiding lactose? Having a fairy for a prime bully target. I don't know if there are any occult Sims that attend the high school. He may be the only one. Our cafeteria had this option a couple times a year, actually, where for $20 you bought this coupon book that like saved you like $60 or $70 in the cafeteria. Except here's the thing. For the first 2 years of high school, they didn't give a rat's hindquarters about what they served us. They had the best cookies known to man that were made fresh. Yes, we had to pay for school meals if we weren't bringing our own. They had like the best. Their wraps were incredible, like grilled cheese. They had the best chocolate pudding. And then the year that my sister joins high school is when the government went, we're gonna make all school lunches healthy. And everything sucked from then on. I used to buy those cookies like nobody's business. They were like this big, you guys. They were massive and they were gooey and they were incredible. And I tried to figure out what the recipe was for them, but they bought them frozen, like dough, and I haven't found anything similar, ever. The triple chocolate ones were my downfall. I probably spent more than $100 on those in the first 2 years of high school. And they were $1.50 a piece. My high school is on the side of a very, very, very busy highway. And there's not really anything that isn't like in walking distance. So we made do. I mean, once we got to grade 11 and we had some people with cars, like they'd go to Tim's or whatever. There was no Starbucks in the area at that point. There is now, so I have to imagine they do that. But there still is a mom and pop sub place a few blocks down the highway, and the majority of like the sports team players would end up going there because they could get a really good protein fix, and anyone on a sports team got a discount there, further discount than the high school student discount. Junior lunch. What is a junior lunch? Okay. I don't know what that means, but 30-minute power workout. I don't think so. That's a slushy machine. Even the principal's coming for lunch. Ma'am, get your own. Oh, this poor worker. I have been that worker. Absolutely swarmed. Uh-huh. I have no idea which one's mine. I am fully waiting at this point. Oh, and we lost it. Of course we lost it. So, do I just not get food? Can I order food? Thank you. Junior lunch. Thank you. Gotta love The Sims, right? It's wonderful. That's mine. Eat. Oh, no, he's already doing that. Where are you going? Are you gonna sit over here? We have to figure out what kind of after-school stuff we want him involved in. I like the junior lunch because it's got a decent selection to it, you know? It's not a ton, but it doesn't need to be a ton. There's also career days, football days, all sorts of fun things. Let's purchase snacks. It's career day. Let's go to career day. Chewbacca. Probably south. Or north. I haven't actually done a career day. This is an entirely different lot! Okay, let's ask for details about career. I don't know what half of these careers are, y'all. Bye. It's okay. I'm glad you were able to make it even for a little bit. I plan to ask him for details about his career. That's Knox Greenberg. Knox Greenberg is a DJ. Ask for details about career. So help me. There's my teacher. Why do we love this? From being a teen, we like watching the premiere of a good show. Okay, Knox, tell me about your career. Like, you gonna give me anything or not? I love how the auditorium is a decent away from the school. They do that here too? They paint the parking spaces. I've seen them do this in high school, where like seniors get to paint their parking spaces. Not in Canada, but otherwise. How do I sign up for an after-school activity? There we go. Let's find out. Let's find an activity. Why is this adult still bothering me? Okay, so we can join the cheer team, the chess team, the computer team, the drama team, the football team, or be a scout. Drama club. I'm thinking either chess or computer, to be completely honest with you. What do you guys think? Chess or computer? Seems like it fits him. Computer? Let's do it. It's all the same days. So he can genuinely only have one. Except for scouts. Theoretically, he could join both. Computer club. Okay. I don't necessarily know what he's doing, but I'm not really stopping him. I don't know what he's doing. What? Oh, he's just live streaming. I thought he was hacking. I was worried. It was like, so much for our responsibility. So basically he's playing Tetris. Nice. We've completed our homework. We've done our grade tasks. We've done all our things. However, because he's... Okay, but like... This sucks. He only gets a silver day because he doesn't actually get an afternoon class. That sucks. So clearly everyone wants to do what he does, and nobody wants what these two do. That's true. Better than Braun. You're not wrong. Camden has earned more followers than I have. Yeesh. And way more fans than I have. Goodness. He has 450 fans that are tracking his streams. I am jealous of a character in a simulation. He seems really into how he's teaching. Career day ends in a minute, but school's not over. Now school's over. he would distinguish himself if you actually let him do things. So help me. Activity starts in 5 days. So it's not actually going to start till Monday. So he needs programming. Okay. Prom is coming. The dance takes place on Saturday evening at Copperdale High. Dinner will be served in the venue, and students are excited about the big night. Here are some ways to prepare. Create a promposal sign. Ask someone to prom. Ask someone to prom as friends. Prepare your formal outfit. Morgan has good quality with him. Focus the camera. Oh, she's gone. That's nice. Ask on date. They need to know each other first. Cool. Send her a text. We're gonna ask Morgan. Fires. They have good compatibility. It'll work. Oh, that was nice. Time to go home. I mean, it was kind of fun. It was kind of exhausting. I didn't go to any of the after parties. I wasn't invited or wanted to be at the parties because I was a nerd. I don't care. I don't care that I'm a nerd. I'm fine being a nerd. Kara, how the ever-living heck? Pick her up. Pick her up. Put Kara down here. See, I'm not just a nerd. I'm a mega nerd. And I no longer have any shame about it. So, it said before, let her lick my face. Let lick face. Let's see. She gonna lick her face? She likes to give me kisses on my nose. Hello! Welcome to the chaos. Go for it. I don't care. Oh, it fell down. I've made a decision. No. We're gonna do this. For that one. And then... No. There we go. That is taken care of. Now our goats have names. Hello, Hoff. Ooh! Del Sol Valley Production Company is looking to shoot a reality TV pilot about a corporate office. It is supposed to be a comedy, as if that would ever work. They are hoping Fennec would lend his fame to the pilot episode. This could be a good chance to shine. Shoot the pilot. I'm good with it. I'm playing Sims. This Fennec, unfortunately, everyone else didn't really let the show down. Everyone else really let the show down. The pilot didn't get picked up, but got a little more charismatic in the process. The distraction from work did lead to a loss in performance. I don't care. I accidentally became somewhat popular in school once because where I sat for lunch overlooked the girls' gym classes. I only sat there because no one else ever did, but the guys thought I was looking at the goods. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'm so happy for you. Let's watch the premiere. When? There's a new TV show. Well, I want to see it. Special. Peach is the new orange. Ay, caramba, ¿por qué no? Peach is the new orange. We need to redo this room. that from paying bills? Did we pay bills? Peach is a new orange. Okay, Fennec. Can we just watch? While searching through the agency's database, Myra uncovered a government plot to spy on top-ranking officials in other allied nations. The behavior flies in the face of the pledge Myra took when joining the agency, and she finds herself conflicted about what to do next. Will she act as a whistleblower and take the documents to the press, or will she keep her head down and ignore what she found? She will gain fame and reputation, be fired from her job. We're ignoring the documents. The bills are paid. Current channel. How is this Peach is the new orange? It doesn't look like that to me. But okay. This kind of feels like the beginning of Hulk. The doctor career was so much fun in Sims 3. Almost makes me want to re-download it. Okay, where's Kara? Just chilling. She just be chilling. They became good friends, as if they weren't already. What if we went on a date? Haha, just kidding, unless. Oh, he achieved that. Molly. Oh, she's on the football team. Alright, Camden needs to do his homework. Because there's an exam tomorrow. Isn't it a great day to start a new school the day before an exam? Why is she dressed like she works for Starbucks? That is a good question. I kind of wish I knew the answer. Do homework 2 out of 5 times. Okay. Do extra credit. See, he has achieved it. She will achieve it in a moment. Regenerate. Just get in. He's listening to Latin music. Oh, she's sleeping. Look at the little verse. Boop, boop. Look at that little verse. Oh, my heart. And the little twitches. It's all very accurate. Okay, Camden, how are we doing? Almost there? I don't think we got any photos of him as a child. Oops. My bad. He's hungry. We can worry about that another day. Come on, dude. Awesome. Earn 500 simoleons, join an after-school activity, do homework 5 times in one day, and then I get a high flyer. They have the potential to be more successful, especially in business. Solomon is including his dark humor, and it's kind of entertaining. Not gonna lie. There's a few things that we will need to switch out. Teens only. What? He can do things in there? What? More choices. Oh, hello! Welcome, welcome. We always welcome new followers, new people, new wonderfulness. Seriously, of all the times to pause. See who doesn't use the toilet naked. Aye, Chewbacca. Now, what I am wondering, he's currently an apprentice. No. Ow. No. No. Hmm? Increase ranking. Ooh. That's wonderful. Okay, now, Dad. Smart sheets, stats, increase rankings. Good. He's at max. And he's a rising star. Uh-huh. Yeah. Noticeable from skills and careers. Don't care about that. I do care about our talent points here. I don't overly care. Okay. Discharge. Now cast discharge. Yeah. Go for it. Awesome. Yay. And that's good. So now we go over to Dad. Okay. Okay. And he just has all of those. Awesome. Mom. Oh, we have an ability point. See, I wondered what that noise was. That's nice. Yay, sunbathing. Is that what happens when Camden gets a bath? Yeah. Okay. Let's save. What does she have now? Deeply connected. Aw, how cute. Mom and Dad should age up to adult instead of just young adult if they have a teenager in the house. I would think. Anyway. I now save and exit. Ooh. Thank you guys for being willing to work with me with a reduced stream time and a late start and all the things. I greatly appreciate your understanding-nessosity. I'm making up new words as I go. Next time we will update the playroom and get Camden ready for his first exam. I'm sure he will be feeling anxious about an exam. I know I would. I always felt anxious about my exams. Case in point that I was born with anxiety. Oh, I plan on getting some good rest. I have zero reason to leave my bed until Monday. May your dreams be filled with Deans and Hollands wearing a bit too plaid shirts. This is what happens when you tell Solomon just a tiny little detail, and he latches onto it, and he never lets go. And I may or may not have shown one of my leaders the gift you sent me after I revealed said information, and they also died along with me. So I'm glad it's not just me, because I was like, oh yeah, and then Solomon sent me a gift, and they were like, oh, it can't be that bad. So I just pulled it up and looked at them, and they went, wow. So between you sending me things and my best friend Turbo sending me things, I'm receiving a lot of things. Not really complaining. But if I'm not here on Monday, it's because I spontaneously combusted. I plan to be here on Monday. Tuesday morning, I came in earlier for camp to log in to Destiny and claim items and buy things from Zer before camp started. I have a problem. So, I mean, we'll see. Some stuff that I wanted to be able to work is not working. So, we'll figure it out. I have been looking into Project Sunrise, and its rapid expansion. It is progressing like you would not believe. They have parts of the Leviathan raid up and going. They have some vendors going. They are, I think they said they're about 12% into bringing missions back as well. Like, they are going ham at this. So I've done a little bit of research into how to download it and use it, and that it would be okay to stream without issues. And it is, because technically it is a gray area, which is sometimes the best area to be in to accomplish things. Still legally, though, because yeah. But we will figure things out. So I will see you guys on Monday. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Thanks for the insanity that you guys have put up with. ARC should be back next week. Like, genuinely. Nerds in the Word, Level Up, our Discord stuff, it should be back next week. Because next week is September. Next week is September. So all of our stuff should be back. And Tom's already been coming back, and we appreciate his streaming. And of course we love that Daya's been streaming as well. It has been a great summer of girl power. It truly has been. Unfortunately, it's coming to an end. And I apologize for this. It is very sad. My heart is very sad. There's a few days in September that are particular. Namely because my sister and I, our birthdays are day after. So there's mine, and then there's hers. Mine, and then hers. 2 years and 1 day apart. It's wonderful. It's magnificent. It's magnificent. It's wonderful. She does not play bingo. She plays whatever Bean wants to play at that exact moment. Currently, Chickadee absolutely loves playing peekaboo. She goes nuts for it. As well as Near Far, which is a game my dad came up with Bean when she was about that age, where basically over FaceTime my dad just goes, Near Far, and then they go nuts. Bean still laughs like crazy, except he gets like right into the camera until you can only see his nostrils. And I'm not gonna do that to you because that's not fair. So, I mean, my sister plays those games, but not bingo. I don't think she plays bingo. Now I'm gonna have to ask her. But anyway, you guys, I will see you on Monday. It has been a pleasure and an honor to spend the summer with you. I'm still going to be around. It's just a little easy. Daya is our other female streamer who streams on Wednesday. That is who Daya is. She streams Wednesday nights. So there are 2 female streamers, 2 male streamers, and we all trade off on the same channel. It makes it a lot more fun. Tis wunderbar. I had to say that because you said da. So, but I will see you guys on Monday. We will kick some Destiny butt as per usual and go from there as we welcome in the fall. Truly and officially welcome in the fall. I will see you guys around. Have a fantastic weekend. Get some rest. And Solomon is mean. That's how I'll